The body is carefully and seriously working on a guideline. The release did not emanate from the authority as it is still a work in progress. The Air Authority therefore urged members of the public who might have seen the document to disregard it, noting that it is fake. The federal government had earlier on May 27 shut down the airspace following the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. The flight ban was recently extended by another 1 month till the end of May. Police operatives in Jos Plateau State capital said they have arrested some suspected kidnappers and rescued their victims following attack inside the University of Jos senior staff quarters. The command, in a statement signed on Sunday by its spokesperson, Huba Ogada, said the arrest was made following a distress call that a lecturer has been shot and his 6-year-old daughter kidnapped. The police spokesperson added that during the gun duel, one of the kidnappers, identified as Ali Muhammad, was shot on his right leg and arrested with one AK-47 rifle with 29 rounds of live ammunition also recovered from him. Other suspects fled with injuries, but a kidnapped victim identified as Chiboze Joseph was rescued. Ogaba, in a statement, revealed that the lecturer's 6-year-old daughter, Joanna Drenkat, was rescued by a team of operatives on the same day at Babale Mountain, Jos North local government area. On interrogation, the suspect confessed to the crime and the case is said to be under investigation and will be charged to court as soon as possible. Madagascar on Sunday reported the first death of a patient suffering from novel coronavirus nearly 2 months after it was first detected in the country. Official statistics showed the Indian Ocean island, which has reported 304 cases, has hit the headlines over a homegrown herbal concoction that President Andry Rajoelina claims can cure people infected with the virus. Several African countries have ordered or expressed interest in the purported remedy, which is known as COVID-19 organic. The tonic drink is derived from Artemisia, a plant with proven efficacy in malaria treatment and other indigenous herbs. But the World Health Organization has warned against adoption of a product that has not been taken through tests to see its efficacy. Still on the foreign scene, India has extended its lockdown for another 2 weeks as it attempts to curb the spread of coronavirus. The government's disaster response authority said that the new guidelines would be issued, keeping in view the need to open up economic activities. The country went into lockdown on March 24 and schools, public transports and most business have been shut since. India has recorded 2,896 deaths. It has more than 90,000 confirmed cases and 53,946 active infections. It is the 4th time the federal government has extended the world's largest lockdown covering 1.3 billion people. Most of the restrictions remain in place. Flights, trains, educational institutions, metro services, restaurants, bars, cinemas and shopping complexes will remain closed. Israel has sworn in a unity government after the longest political crisis in the country's history and amidst the coronavirus pandemic. Under a power-sharing deal agreed in April, right-wing PM Benjamin Netanyahu will serve for another 18 months. The two politicians have agreed to press ahead with a controversial plan to annex part of the occupied West Bank area as early as July. Palestinian leaders reject the legitimacy of the move. Mr. Netanyahu, who leads the Likud party, and Mr. Gantz of the Blue and White party have also said the new government's priority will be tackling the economic crisis caused by the coronavirus pandemic. And now into the world of sports. Sebastian Coe, the World Athletics president, has hinted that his organization may emulate a major football body like Bundesliga and bring its competitions out of coronavirus quarantine and stage athletics event without spectators. World Athletics tentatively scheduled its 11-meeting Diamond League to hold from August to October 2020. World Championships in Eugene, Oregon was shifted from 2021 to 2022. Cole sounded confident of defying the COVID-19 crisis and sticking with the Diamond League plan, as he relishingly made reference to the German Bundesliga example. Germany's top two football leagues, Bundesliga 1 and 2, resumed on Saturday, May 16, after 2 months in hiatus due to the coronavirus outbreak, and the Bundesliga's bold move was bound to inspire other major sports organizers around the world to also return to with same precautionary measures being implemented by the Germans. World Athletics is encouraging the member federations to stage their national championships between August 8 and 9, 2020, and all are expected to employ needed safety and precautionary measures against the COVID-19 pandemic. UEFA President Alexander Serafin says it has a concrete plan for finishing the European season in August. It was reported last month that the Champions League and Europa League are likely to be played in that month. The quarterfinals and semi-finals are expected to be played over 2 legs. The Champions League, Europa League and Premier League were suspended on 13 March because of the coronavirus pandemic. The Premier League has 9 rounds of fixtures remaining, while Paris Saint-Germain's were awarded Ligue 1 title after the French government cancelled the 2019-2020 sporting season. The German Bundesliga returned behind closed doors on 16 May, and Spain's La Liga hopes to do the same in June after players returned to training. Europe 2020, due to take place from 12 June to 12 July this summer, will now run from 11 June to 11 July next year after a decision to postpone the match. Top-flight European clubs stand to lose more than €3.5 billion because of COVID-19, even if the major domestic leagues and competitions reach their conclusion. The figure across this season and next was outlined in a meeting of stakeholders within the game last week. It is estimated if the competitions fail to reach their conclusions, the figure would rise to more than €6.2 billion, and German Bundesliga resumed on 16 May, while the eye-watering sums explain why so much work is going into plans to complete all the competitions and start next seasons, including the logistical difficulty of organization, 2003 to 2-leg qualifying ties involving all 55 UEFA nations to be completed before the middle of October. However, adjustments may have to be made, including the potential one-off ties and regional qualifying if the process is to be completed in time. And now let's review the weather forecast for Monday. Let's remind you again that you should keep your own house and its surroundings pure and clean, as this hygiene will keep you healthy and benefit your worldly life. Don't forget, you can follow us on our social media platforms for more news and updates. We are on Apple, Roku, Windows, BlackBerry, Facebook, and Android devices. You can also watch us live on our website, www.ogtv.com.ng/live. That's it on our media news for today. Many thanks to you for staying with OGTV News. I am Idu Fobaju. Do have a lovely night, guest.
This is OGTV.
Do you know that immunization can